Welcome back to Sweet Life 208. Today we're hiking to Delicate Arch, one of Utah's most famous landmarks. The trail is about 3 miles round trip with an elevation gain of roughly 550 feet. We've seen the pictures, but nothing compares to seeing it in person. Come along with us as we check out this iconic landmark. Since we knew we were hiking in almost 100-degree heat, we tried to get an early start, but we probably should have started even earlier. The first section of the trail was probably the hardest part. It had a steep climb up slick rock and almost no shade. We found ourselves stopping behind little clumps of vegetation along the way, just trying to catch our breath and get a few seconds out of the sun before continuing on. It was definitely challenging in the heat, but the views along the way kept us going. I was really surprised at how many people we ran into on their way down. We had expected a quieter trail, but there were tons of hikers coming back from watching the sunrise. I was just honestly really surprised at how busy it was. After the slick rock section, the trail shifted into stretches of hot, loose sand and uneven sandstone, which made the footing even more tiring as we kept moving forward. The trail got more narrow here, and you'll be able to see just how many people were coming down. There was these cool stairs they had carved, and I was very appreciative that people waited for me to go up. Thank you. Ow. At this point, I could not wait to get into the shade and take a little breather right here. So we've hiked 1.52 miles in crazy heat. Christian and I are dying. Choppy's fine. Guys, I am not a hiker. This is not something I would normally do. This was really hard for me. We just passed so many people that were telling us it's right around the corner, you're almost there, so that was very encouraging. I was very, very jealous of this guy's hat.
As we're hiking, that's what we see. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. There you go.
When we finally made it to the top and saw Delicate Arch for the first time, it was even more impressive than I had imagined. Pictures really don't do it justice. It was so much bigger and more incredible in person than I had ever expected. Standing there with this massive sandstone formation and the incredible views that stretched out behind it was just absolutely breathtaking. There was a crazy moment that reminded me just how high up we were when someone accidentally dropped a water bottle. We could hear it bouncing and clanking all the way down the rocks until it finally hit the bottom. It was a pretty powerful reminder that these cliffs are no joke, and you definitely want to be careful while taking in the views. Despite the heat, the steep climb, and the challenges along the way, making it to Delicate Arch was completely worth it. Getting to stand there and see it up close and take in just how beautiful it really was an experience I'll never forget. After spending some time and taking in the views, it was time to start making our way back. The hike down was definitely easier than the climb up, but the heat was even more intense. Thinking back to where we had just been and seeing the arch surrounded by that incredible landscape was such a cool reminder of how amazing this place really is. We definitely came across all types of people. This lady is hugging the wall, and then the next lady is barely hanging on the edge. I was just trying to be someplace in the middle. Against my wishes, my husband and my son climbed up to the top of this arch. People coming. Oh, okay. Sometimes I think the heat just got to be too much for some people, like this guy who's dressed head to toe in flannel and trying to catch little critters on the trail. If you and your family decide to take this hike, I would just mention that you might want to start a little earlier than we did and bring plenty of water and sunscreen, a hat, anything that you can use for shade, especially if you're going during the warmer months. Thanks so much for coming along on this adventure to Delicate Arch. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along for more adventures.